What are your thoughts on wheated bourbon? I'm John.
I am Kaya.
Southside Sippers. We are going to try something different. I don't know if you can see it all, but we're going to blind five, and five we don't know what they are.
We've got a total of 15
There's a couple more that got in.
wheated bourbons. There's more than 15?
There might be 17.
17 wheated bourbons. We're going to add an 18th to the lineup.
The Bardstown.
It was recommended by some friends that said it was phenomenal. We just have yet to purchase it. So I have given this one permission to purchase said bourbon. So, but we, out of this 17 lineup, we don't know which five are in our glasses. So,
Correct.
Wheated bourbon, it's a lot of go-to favorites at the moment. It's kind of getting a lot of hype. A lot of people like the wheat. It's supposed to add a more richer flavor, more profound, kind of
sweet.
A little sweeter. The wheated bourbons have wheat instead of rye as the secondary grain source. So, yeah, a lot of these we have tried and like. I would even consider some of these at one point a staple for drinking. We've had that grain to glass Heaven Hill. It's in this lineup. We've had that in another lineup before. It did not fare super well the first time we tried it, but it's almost like with time this bottle aired out. It has some pretty nice.
It's really good
flavors in
really
it.
Tasty.
So we have obviously continued to go back. I think we have a backup bottle of that too.
We have a backup bottle of that one.
Like I asked you to do that for us. So we've tried the Mary Dowling before. That's over here on the right. The Larceny.
We've not had that one.
Not had that one. Oh,
no,
okay.
We've had a different one. That was something different.
It's a cool bottle.
It's a very cool bottle.
It's a very antique-y, like something you would see, in an old, like, speakeasy. And then we've got two of the Wellers.
We might add another one. I don't know.
We're contemplating.
We'll see. Now
we've had that 1792.
We have. That was in our 1792 video.
That's what I thought.
We probably shouldn't look at some of these bottles because then we're going to know what we're not drinking and what we are drinking.
We literally picked out these bottles. I don't know how that's going to work.
No, I don't know.
All right, let's try. We will get a list of the bourbons that are in this lineup for your reference, but we want to go ahead and start tasting. You ready? Start at A and just work our way down?
Is that where you want to start?
I think so.
Okay. We'll start with A.
Okay. Can you smell anything anymore? Are you still all stuffy?
I smell a little bit.
You smell a little. You still sound a little hoarse.
Yeah. I'm still fighting something.
Now, when we walked down here to try these, they were fresh pours. So these haven't been sent out, but we got some chocolate notes. So I'm excited to see if we're getting chocolate out of any of these.
There might be some smashed chocolate on the floor. I don't know.
With kids, you never know. Ooh, that's got a grab. This is also my first bourbon of the night, so.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, that's strong. That is really strong. Holy cow.
I get some vanilla and smoked oak on that. It's less grabby the second time.
That is a mouthful right there.
I was just gonna say it's got a good.
Yeah, it
fills up the whole, even the corners underneath my.
Yeah, that's got a lot.
Tongue.
That's got a lot going on.
Would you say full-bodied?
Yes, full-bodied. Thank you. Full mouth, full-bodied. Thank you. That's what I was looking for. That's actually not too bad. It took me a minute to get in there, but that's quite tasty.
Now, are we going to reveal what these are at the end of the lineup? Okay.
Yeah. So we will, and hopefully we'll just forget each week because we'll leave them in the mix on this table.
This smells like toffee. B smells like toffee. I'm moving on. I wonder if that's the chocolate notes that we were noting.
I can't smell that well. Oh, and I did spill a glass. Caught it, but spilled a good amount. And I almost spilled it twice. Ooh. That first one was still
hanging on.
Yeah, going down, slowly going down. That's not bad.
I get toffee on that. Heavy toffee.
Huh.
It's a little bit smoother than an A. Not as full bodied. I'm not able to really, other than the toffee, able to pick out a whole lot out of this.
I don't get toffee. It's just very. It's a very. Wow. I was gonna say it was very easy, but I'm starting to. I'm starting to feel it creeping
Oh yeah, the
slowly.
heat.
Yeah.
The slow heat.
Yeah. Slow hug. It's a slow high, a side hug.
Yeah, I'm sticking with toffee. Toffee and oak.
I don't get any oak, but I will tell you that's pretty tasty.
That is, ooh, and then, ooh, it has a chocolate finish. There it is. Yeah. This is fun. Bee's fun, whatever this is. This is like dessert.
That's pretty tasty.
All right.
Man.
Now, I learned when we were lining these bottles up, we went through all of our bourbon on the shelf and then some. I didn't realize the Maker's Mark is a wheated bourbon. All of their bourbons are wheated?
All of it.
Ooh, now I'm getting some grape on this one.
See, I got a hint
Like
of
a
chocolate.
hint.
I got a hint of chocolate.
I don't get any chocolate. I get something
Maybe
fruity.
I don't know. Maybe not. My nose. I can't trust my nose right now.
It's pretty light. This one, I would say probably low proof.
It is light.
It's watery.
Watery?
Mm-hmm. It's got
Really?
an oaky finish. But I did get a little grape up front. Little grape, a little nutty.
A little nut in your mouth. I don't get any grape.
I'm not even gonna comment.
No comment?
No.
Wow. Huh.
Not super awesome.
It's very easy.
It's a nah.
Is it meh?
It's a meh.
Oh, okay. But it's very easy.
Would be very easy. It would be maybe if they were able to pull out some of the sweeter notes for me, put that oak in the middle on the oak
Not a
finish.
lot. Not a lot going on.
Not a lot going on. I agree. I agree.
Ooh.
You can almost tell it's either a lower proof or a younger age or both because of the color. Trying not to look at the color. It's almost impossible not to see it.
Yeah, I don't know what the age statements of any of these really are. Except for I think the Larceny was a 7-year. I think that had an age statement on it.
Do the Wellers have age statements?
I
on
don't
those?
think so.
I don't think so either. I know that Heaven Hill doesn't because it's a blend.
Yeah.
Trying to remember that last Mary Dowling that we tried, what it was. I remember really liking
It
it.
had so much going on. It was like a toasted double oak something something something. Dustin got it and he told me about it and we got to try it.
That's right.
When we were visiting them. And then I came across that Mary Dowling and I was like, yeah, we'll try it.
This has a very D. I moved on to D.
Okay.
What is that on the nose? I think
You can't.
Coke. Cotton candy and Coke.
Really?
Yes. Like a flat Coke. Like Coke has been sitting out for a bit. Or cotton candy, like when you first get it and it's, you get it kind of wet and it gets sticky and like thick. Like that kind of, and then it sticks to you've got that smell like on your fingers.
And then you look at it.
Very descriptive.
Yeah.
I actually don't much care for cotton candy. Just trying to clean them up with kiddos because I
I
like
was
cotton
thinking,
candy.
I thought you meant the Coke part, the sticky Coke.
No, the cotton candy that's stuck to your fingers. Or flat Coke.
I'm sitting here trying to look.
Oh, it's not. Ooh.
Like we have 1, 2, I think we have 3 Buffalo Trace products. We have 3 Heaven Hill products, I think. Yeah.
I don't know. Is this its own This
Yes.
is that Redwood Empire.
The Redwood Empire. I've been wanting to try Redwood Empire for quite some time, and we're gonna do a Redwood Empire lineup because we have a couple other. I've only got their like besides this wheated, I only have a couple other bottles, but they're all cast strength ones.
Okay. Be a fun lineup.
I don't know much about Redwood Empire, but I've heard good things. You tell me what your thoughts are if you want to see it.
It's in Arkansas, correct?
California.
California. Well, duh, Redwood. Okay, that would make sense.
But it's really cool. I mean, it's all about the redwoods, so it's pretty cool.
I'm gonna
and
say.
I know you really want to go to the redwoods.
Oh, that's on my bucket list of things to do.
This is
vanilla Coke, watered down. It's not super great. A little toasted oak. That kind of. Meh.
This one right here is the first one that I would say a negative.
A negative on?
Yeah. That is not like, it's just got a weird, something. It's weird in my mouth. I don't like it.
So it's watery. I wonder what the proof on this is. It's not terrible. It's just not super great compared to, I mean, I'm really liking A and B. Well, last but not least, we're on to E.
Oh, wow.
They seem to go by pretty fast.
This did go by fast.
Now, I thought almost with this lineup, I might be able to pick out the Heaven Hill grain to glass since we've had it so recent.
Do you think Heaven Hill's in this?
Well, I haven't tried E, but I don't think it's in so far. Or maybe even the Larceny, because I know there for a minute we were drinking that up a lot. This has got an interesting nose, too. This is very floral. There's the bourbon. That's vanilla. Ooh, very vanilla. And
Really?
toasted oak. Uh-huh.
I get some oak. I don't get the vanilla.
I cook with or bake with a lot of vanilla. And that's what it would just kind of reminds me of when I'm baking with it on the nose.
I get a lot of oak, a lot of soaked wood.
It's not awful. It's just not super complex. I'm gonna have to go back to A because I'm wondering if now that my palate's warmed up, A won't be quite so busy.
The holidays are over. At what point do you start taking down Christmas?
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna ask.
Okay.
We started taking it down today. It was a sad day for me. I really enjoy.
Well, but
Christmas
we're
decorations.
recording this 2 weekends after Christmas.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's airing a little later, a week-ish.
Yeah.
I mean, we still have our outdoor lights.
They'll be turned off after tonight.
We've got some snow tonight, so I've asked for the lights to come on so I can see the lights through the snow.
Do you guys have snow?
Probably. You know what? I like that second sip a lot better.
I went back. Oh, hold on. Man, I just cleaned my palate. I'll go back through because I'm going to go back through
You're going to go back through all of them?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
But this one was...
Getting a strong oak in the middle, and I'm getting a little bit of baking spice finish. But it was quite a bit more complex the second sip, and even so on the third.
Really?
So we thought we would take, back on the Christmas thing, we thought we would take advantage of having a free weekend to start getting some things put away, and then you start one project and it kind of leads into another, and before you know it, 90% of our Christmas is put away, and it's...
She told me, like, it was a quarter, and she's like, all right, we'll stop here. And then she kept taking stuff down, and I was like, oh, I guess it's going away.
You see how that's my fault? Should make your way back through the bourbon.
Are you not going through all the way through?
I am.
Okay.
But you take a little longer than I do to make a decision.
I like to let it sit, and I like to ponder. I like to think of life, and boy, my glasses are dirty because, man, everything looks foggy.
You maybe need to, well, you've been out shoveling snow too. So it's the end of the year, and I know that the end of the year usually releases some pretty awesome bourbons, and we would love to hear what you guys, like your big finds, your bucket list finds or your rare finds or you're just, happened across kind of finds you're excited about. So please leave a comment. We would be very excited
Definitely.
to see what you happen to find at the end of the year. Celebrate with you a little bit.
Yes. I mean, I feel like my biggest find was the Russell's 15.
I mean, that ended up we didn't do an official, maybe next year. We'll be a little more organized.
Or maybe this year.
This year, 2025. Yeah, I'm not ready for that yet.
We'll do it.
I think that overall it ended up being in our top bourbon picks, but it also ended up on a lot of other people's top bourbon lists for the year of 2024.
I think Fred said that was Fred Minnick. If you follow him, I think that was his number one. There was a couple people that was very high up there. So let us know what is your top of the year.
I'm getting a little bit of chocolate on going back to it.
It was good.
Still super fun, complex. I'm really enjoying A. Now B is the one I got toffee out of. Are you picking up any of that?
No,
Look at those fingers. The fingers are still in the glass.
I'm getting some weirdness on B now. I don't know. A was good. A was good.
Oh yeah.
Holy cow! I just can't see anything. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Really?
It's B2. B, so it's very well balanced. I like toffee. I'm actually wondering, I've got a recipe for toffee.
I've made toffee before. Remember?
It's not too bad. It's not too hard to make. It's just time consuming. I just gotta not burn the sugar. But I'm totally craving toffee now. I normally make it for Christmas. I didn't this year. I haven't in the past couple years, I think.
Holy cow. I don't know what's going on. But B and C were very funky.
I'm not sure I can trust your palate. Your nose is not working.
I know.
Yeah, still not.
I'm not doing justice here, but
Really not enjoying C.
yeah, C, I didn't. I'm going to go back to D, even though I said no to D, but I'm going to go back to it just to try it.
And that was the vanilla Coke. For me. Any difference?
No.
Yeah, still vanilla Coke and oak. Super not good. Yeah, not impressed with that. And all of these are wheated, and they are all so super very different. Very different.
Very.
Our pourer could not have done a better job of lining up 5 very different bourbons.
Wow. He is just.
No?
That had a weird right up front. It didn't taste like bourbon whiskey at all right up front.
No, I'm liking that now. I'm going back through it.
That's wildly different.
Now you're I don't know.
She's saying I'm not trustworthy.
I'm not sure I can trust your palate.
The eye roll. I saw it. You guys might not have saw it, but I saw it. You be dumb, guy.
You know me too well. We've been married too long. There's nothing weird about E. It's pretty dang good.
Really?
Yeah.
That had a weird, like, chlorine.
Oh,
pool.
no. You know. Your host nasal drip, I think, is getting in the way.
I haven't done a nasal drip. I thought I was doing really well today. I've not, like, blown my nose or I haven't medicated too much today.
Oh, yeah. You over-medicated yesterday.
I should have done that today because today's been not bad.
Yeah, you're looking a little bleary-eyed, though.
Maybe that's what's wrong with my eyes.
All right, I'm like an E, but I'm still thinking between A and B, so I'm going to go back there. I think I'm going to stick with B.
I wonder if I should bring the pretzels out.
You think that would be better than the oyster crackers?
I don't know.
I thought the pretzels were almost too heavy in salt. I don't know. I think we've asked this before. What do you guys use to cleanse your palate? I mean, I've been told water is the best, but sometimes it's just not enough. Not when you're lining these up so quickly.
Yeah, I need to get something to strip the palate. Some turpentine. Get a little squeeze bottle of it.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to stick with. I definitely don't think you need turpentine on your palate. Strip your taste buds off and you will never get them back. Did I know we are not supposed to be looking at the bottles? Have you noticed how deep a color this is? That's a West Fork.
West Fork, yeah. Yeah, I'm excited to try that.
Me too. It's got a beautiful color.
Yeah. That and the Buffalo Trace kosher wheat.
We've tried that before.
We've not.
Super impressed. We've tried a kosher.
Yeah, kosher rye.
Kosher rye? Oh, I did not care for the kosher rye then.
Not the kosher wheat.
Eh. All right, I have my picks, and I'm sticking to it. Have you chosen your top pick?
I wish I would have wrote this down.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't take any notes.
I think I'm burning dinner too.
Yeah, you might be. You just need to make a decision. Right, there is no wrong answer. You do not have to pick what I like. I am excited for the big reveal. If you guys have a favorite wheated bourbon, please feel free to also leave a comment.
Please. I mean, I feel like A had a very good impression, but going back to it, it's like, meh.
Well, that's why you go back through, especially if this is your first bourbon of the night, because I think you do need to warm up your palate. We've talked about pre-gaming before. The problem is I don't really know what to pre-game with because I don't want to jade that palate.
Yeah.
So, anyways, all of these were enjoyable, just also very, very different. Yeah, going back to A, I've actually put that in third place. E is second, and B is first. I'm enjoying that toffee notes. I feel like it's really complex and really well done.
I mean, I think I liked A or B first.
Mm-hmm.
The first time. A is second. D is fifth.
Mm-hmm. Actually, I had it tied for fifth. C, D is my fifth. I have E as third or second.
I'm gonna go E third, C fourth.
Okay.
So I'll do B first as well.
Okay.
I'll go with you.
Okay. Well,
Going back through the two times, I'm not getting the same thing, but I'm not going to trust my palate. I'm going to trust it at the first part. Excuse me. I enjoyed A and B the best the first time around, and then pretty much everything tasted almost the same
after that.
Yeah. So well, after going through it once, everything tasted.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with my first thought here.
Okay. Well, let's see what B was. Why don't we start with B? What is B?
This is scary.
It is not. Okay, I'm going to read the
I'll
list.
read it. No, I just thought it was funny how our pourer put it. B is baby makers. He put it baby the maker bottle.
Maker's Mark?
Maker's Mark.
Not pick a Maker's Mark.
We picked Maker's Mark.
I am.
But that Maker's Mark is, I think it's a cast strength. Pull that around, please.
Please, because I'm really embarrassed.
Why?
Really? Makers? I do not like makers.
Cast strength.
It is cast strength. Okay.
You like the cast strength. All right, so
Apparently I do.
A is Southern Star
Okay.
Paragon. That is a holy cow. You're gonna have to use your eyes since you have robo eyes.
What am I looking for?
The proof.
Oh.
I can't
Oh
read
my
that.
gosh,
Yeah.
that is horribly written. 108.
108. What was the cast strength makers?
Look, because I'm just like ready to fall off my chair.
Oh my gosh, makers is not that bad.
You know what? It's all cinnamon for me for normal makers. So this cast strength toffee. I mean, maybe that's why they sell it in the teeny tiny bottle.
They don't. That was gifted to us.
In a teeny tiny bottle.
Yeah, because it was a 3-pack at Costco.
Lovely.
Thanks, Dad.
All right, this is 110 proof.
Okay.
So I'll give him that.
All right, so 110.
right.
All right, so C. Oh my gosh. Sweet Wheat 1792.
Oh, that's in front. Wow.
Wow.
I did not like C this time around.
Wow. D. Oh my gosh. Mary Dowling.
Oh, wow. Boo.
91.
Let's hear 1792.
So that's well, 90,
Hold on.
Mary Dowling. Yeah, and Mary Dowling is the lowest proof.
Winter wheat. Well, now we almost didn't include this because it said the winter wheat. This is only let's see. Oh, what? 91 proof. That's why. And hold on, I'll get the proof on the 1792. Although we probably know it. I think it's around 108.
All right.
No, it's 91.
91. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah. I believe E is Old Elmer.
That says Old Hammer.
Yeah, we don't have an Old Hammer. Old Hammer does not do wheat. So
Old Emmer.
Yeah, Old Emmer. I'm gonna have to talk with our pour and you know
That's writing.
We'll have a conversation with that.
So it's 58%. So
he's not gonna be able to eat for a week for this one.
It's
116.6.
Yeah.
Old Elmer.
Okay. Well, I really liked this. Interesting.
So that's a Costco, not a Costco. My apologies. That's a Total Wine. They like to try to say that's compared to something from Weller, I believe.
Compared to Weller?
Yeah, they like to push their stuff and say, hey, this is compared to this is compared to that. It might be better than that, might be better than that.
So they think that this, if I'm understanding you...
They're paid to say that, yes.
So it's Old...
Elmer.
It's not Elmer. There's no L in it. Old Emmer, E-M-M-E-R.
That's what I said.
Is just as tasty as the Weller.
That's what they think.
You know what would be fun? To line that up against the Weller's blind.
We will.
Maybe we should include that in with the Weller blind.
Hey, Total Wine. We're gonna find this out.
We're curious. Challenge accepted.
She's a scientist.
Oh, please.
We're gonna figure this out.
All right.
So
I'm floored.
Maker's Mark cast strength is gonna move on to the 4th or 5th or whatever freaking round we are gonna do with the Wheated Bourbons.
You know what? That's why we blind these, because I would have automatically not wanted to like it because it's a Maker's Mark.
I believe that was the one out of the 3-pack. It was at a bottle share. David came over and he brought that 3-pack from Costco, and I think that was the one we all liked.
That we all liked. Okay, well, we're not the only ones.
So yeah.
Now, are we gonna do like a final round and pick our top? Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So that'll move on.
Okay.
So you need to move that as a Maker's Mark winner.
I will.
To move to the whatever round we'll call that.
I got it.
Thank you. Hey, what is your thought on Maker's Mark cast strength? A lot of people like it. A lot of people don't. I don't know. Kaya really hates Makers. I don't know why.
I don't hate Makers. It's all cinnamon. It's all cinnamon and watered down cinnamon. It's just not super great.
We had that the Hearts release that we really enjoyed.
Oh, that's a good point. So, anyways.
Regular Makers, no. We've done the stave profiles. I bought a bunch. I won't buy it again. We did do the Makers cellar aged. We really enjoyed.
You know what? That is very true. We tried that at a bourbon night.
Half liter. We went to half liter, and they had 2024 cellar age, and it was
And
a
it was
decent.
pretty good.
It was good, and
I
for
was impressed for being.
I think it was like a $17 pour, which is well, that was a lot cheaper than the William Louis Weller. That was like
I don't want to know.
it was high. I'm gonna say that, and
we almost like the cellar strength better than the William.
the cellar aged.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, what are your thoughts? Did we choose wrong? Have you had Old Emmer?
Thank
See?
you. Yes. Good job.
I said it right the first time. Rewind and find out.
Okay.
Or the sweet wheat. I can't believe we didn't pick the sweet wheat.
1792.
Oh my god.
I know.
Are we crazy?
It was so watered down. It was so watered down. Anyways, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe and check out. We've got at least 2 or 3 more of these. So
We got a lot more than that. Yeah.
catch you next time.
Hey. Sip responsible, guys.
Bye-bye. What was A again?